Sparta, the famous warrior society of ancient Greece, was once one of the most feared and respected city-states. Known for its militaristic culture, strict discipline, and powerful army, Sparta's rise to dominance occurred during the 5th century BC. With a society entirely focused on producing soldiers, the Spartans built a military machine that became the backbone of the Peloponnesian League, an alliance of Greek states. The Peloponnesian War was fought between Sparta and its chief rival, Athens, marked the height of Spartan power. After decades of bitter conflict, Sparta defeated Athens and dismantled its empire, becoming the dominant power in Greece. At its peak, Sparta seemed invincible, especially after defeating the previously undefeated Athenian navy and occupying Athens itself. But the cracks in the Spartan system were already showing. Despite their military strength, Sparta's rigid social structure contained the seeds of its downfall. Spartan society was divided into 3 main groups. The Spartiates, the main citizens, who were also the elite warrior class, the Perioikoi, the free non-citizens who managed trade and crafts, and the Helots, a massive enslaved population who worked the land and supported the Spartan economy. The Spartiates trained from childhood to be soldiers, but they were only a small minority. Over time, their numbers dwindled due to war casualties, low birth rates, and the exclusion of many from full citizenship. As the number of Spartiates shrank, Sparta struggled to maintain its military dominance. This population decline, combined with the constant threat of Helot uprisings, weakened the internal stability of the state. The Helots, who vastly outnumbered the Spartans, were brutally oppressed, and Sparta's survival depended on keeping them in constant fear. Externally, Sparta's reliance on land power made it vulnerable as other Greek city-states, like Athens, which developed a strong navy and engaged in trade networks that Sparta could not match. Despite its momentary victory over Athens, Sparta lacked the resources to dominate the entire Greek world. The turning point came in 371 BCE when Sparta faced the city-state of Thebes at the Battle of Leuctra. The Theban army introduced new tactics that broke the Spartan phalanx, inflicting a crushing defeat on the once invincible Spartans. The battle shattered the myth of Spartan military superiority. Worse still, Thebes liberated the region of Messenia, where much of Sparta's Helot population lived. The loss of Messenia deprived Sparta of its agricultural base and labor force, severely crippling its economy and weakening its military power. After Leuctra, Sparta's influence in Greece rapidly declined. It lost control over its former allies in the Peloponnesian League, and rival city-states like Thebes and Macedon rose to prominence. When Philip II of Macedon united the Greek city-states in the Corinthian League, Sparta remained defiant but isolated. By the time Alexander the Great embarked on his conquests in the 4th century BC, Sparta was no longer a significant power. It had become a relic of its former self, refusing to adapt to the changing political and military landscape of Greece. Sparta's inability to evolve with the times, coupled with its reliance on a dwindling warrior class and oppressed labor force, led to its downfall. Though it maintained some independence for a time, Sparta eventually faded into irrelevance. By the time Rome conquered Greece in the 2nd century BC, Sparta was little more than a historical footnote. However, the legacy of Sparta endures. Its strict discipline, military prowess, and unique culture have fascinated generations, leaving behind a myth that still captures the imagination today.